Morning, everyone. You can probably tell by my eyes it is early in the morning. It is currently about 8:05. Woke up at about 7:20. Came downstairs, had a banana, my vitamins, made some coffee, and then just found myself compelled to start looking through like old photos on my phone, and went back to 2021 initially, and that was the year before I stopped drinking. In my first video, I actually said 2021, but just because my maths is terrible, I thought that was the year that I stopped drinking, but it was actually 2022, April 23rd. I wanted to actually establish that because I looked back at the video and realised that I was wrong. But it's still going to be 4 years on April 23rd this year. But yeah, this is just going to be a quick video reacting, not necessarily to specific videos, but to how I'm feeling off the back of looking at these videos videos and pictures of me when I was in my kind of alcohol-fueled fugue. And it feels so good to look and reminisce on the times where I was completely out of control. And, I am now in such a better position in my life, and I'm not putting myself at crazy risks and just not giving a crap about anyone's feelings, man. Like, looking at these pictures when my eyes were just dead. Like, you're looking at, lights are on, but nobody's home. And that's just a horrible place to be. And the sadness in my eyes, like, I will make other videos in future where I'm actually going through these pictures and videos, and you can actually get a sense of how bad it was, because I was basically just a zombie. That is the only goal in this zombie's mind, is to get more drunk and to go further into oblivion. And quite often something that I would do would be like post videos and mainly videos of myself on social media as stories, or even posts, or sometimes even making new accounts and posting videos thinking that I'm, like, I don't know, looking good or singing well or whatever. But as you can imagine, I wasn't doing any of the above. I was looking terrible, I was singing terribly, and I wouldn't remember any of these videos or the night itself. And waking up in the morning, I remember it so clearly, feeling just utterly terrible, absolutely draped in guilt, drowned in this feeling of just pure regret and sickness. And I had to just basically wake up, and quite often, if I had drank a lot, I would have pissed the bed, which was one of the most humiliating things, because it's like that sign of regression, and you feel like such a pathetic person, basically. So that would probably happen. So I'd have to put my sheets in the wash. I'd look around my room, probably have fucking cigarette butts on the floor or next to my bed, and just ash. Oh man, I can smell it. I can smell the cans with the cigarettes in them. Oh my God, it makes me want to fucking be sick. Maybe there's like a half drank beer with a cigarette butt in it. Then as I leave my room, I'd look around and, find my clothes, almost like a breadcrumb trail of clothes and beer cans. I'm almost feeling like I'm transporting back there, honestly, and it's not good, it's not nice, but sometimes we have to do that to remember where we are now. And as I was talking about in, I don't know whether it would be my previous video, but I will be talking about it, the nature of doing your morning pages. This is very early in the morning, almost first thing, and I'm talking about what's on my mind, and I did find myself compelled to look at pictures of myself, and I looked very unhealthy back then. I looked I wasn't in shape. I wasn't going to the gym. I was not eating well at all. I was not looking after my body in terms of smoking cigarettes and drinking to excess. But going back to the crime scene, so yeah, I'd probably find my clothes. Sometimes more often than not, I would have passed out. So the trousers I was wearing would often be heavy because they're soaked in piss. And this is just the truth. I'm always gonna be completely and utterly honest. I've got nothing to hide. So yeah, that would happen. I'd pick them up, probably find my wallet, my leather wallet that now stinks of a very pungent leathery smell because it's wet. And then you got the keys and some kind of filters in your pocket, and maybe you got some coins from the change you got from the shop to buy more beers at about 4 o'clock in the morning once you found a 24-hour. This is all stuff that I had to figure out, by piecing things together. I would have been a certain thing because I had no recollection of it. But then I'd find like how many cans, okay, so went out for this many, then came back and there's this many cans here. There's beer on the floor. So I probably had that half can, knocked it over, probably forgot that I knocked it over, then I opened another one. And then, yeah, I guess it would often be around 13 cans of beer altogether, yeah. But after about maybe eight pints or something, I'd probably be forgetting stuff at that point. It's making me feel weird, but it's necessary. It's necessary to express this because I know there's people out here who are potentially struggling with this currently. Where the party doesn't end when you leave the party, or when you actually kind of look forward to the part when you're on your own because you've got no judgment and you can drink and smoke and listen to whatever you want. And those were the times that it got the worst for me. And when it really got bad was actually COVID time. So I was living with my brother up in London, and we were in Whitechapel, and he most of the time was staying with his girlfriend, which gave me kind of free rein to do whatever. We had no kind of obligation because of no work. So I was getting paid furlough to do nothing, to play Warzone. And once you normalize something, normalizing drinking on your own, it becomes something that is okay. So I remember I would be drinking to this amount of excess, as I spoke about, making these videos and posting them and waking up in regret, and this cycle that in the week it would be, Thursday would be usually when the drinking starts, or Friday. I would usually be very regimented still in the week, like, because I knew what I was capable of. I would abstain from alcohol pretty much the full working week and then go completely crazy on the weekends. But when it was the isolation period of COVID, it was maybe, if I had one day, that would have been a success, and I would have felt like I can drink on the following day. So it was every probably 2 days I would be drinking to massive excess. And I remember going to the Tesco, walking up Whitechapel Road towards the Gherkin and the city, and finding this little Tesco where they had a deal of these punk beers, and I'd mix it up, and I'll be lying to myself, deceiving myself, saying that I'm doing this for the taste. I wasn't doing it for the taste in any way whatsoever. I was doing it to make cigarettes, make it so I can smoke cigarettes without feeling like I am breaking because I'd given up smoking at this point, but I allowed myself to smoke whilst I was drinking, and that was actually a really, really stupid thing for me, because I was still, I still had an addiction to cigarettes. I think I can tell someone's going to come downstairs, so it's going to have to be relatively quick now. But it was a very, very, very dangerous period of my life, and that I'm going to have to end it here. because yeah, but going forward, like, I'm going to continue to do videos like this, and yeah, this was a period where, you know, it's nice to remember that, you know, life has improved substantially, and I'm going to continue on this trajectory. But looking back, if you had, you know, this period of chaos, it's positive to remind yourself where you are now, and that's what I've done today. So much more videos on this, and I'm going to have specific videos looking at pictures and showing you quite the extent of where I was. But anyway, peace out, have a lovely day, see you soon.